I expect more babble from us because we're still kind of
In shock.
in berserk. This was the last show of the season for us. We have a show in December. We were playing at this wedding last night. I will tell you about this here in a moment. So this is a way to kind of end our year. First about the wedding. About the wedding?
Yes, about the wedding.
Okay, so it was our friend Lindsay, local friend. I've known her since she was, 13 or 14, thereabouts. And she has been very dear to my daughter. One of my favorite photographs is when they first met, and Lindsay was 13 or 14, and Riley was 4 or 5 or 6, and it's a very cute photo. But how this all started, because I love telling the story, because it means I get to make fun of Lindsay a little bit, because she messaged me on Facebook and she said, "How much would it cost to get you guys to play at my wedding?" To which our reaction was, "Have you met us?
Seriously,
do you know
girl?
us? You're one of our favorite people. You think we're going to charge you?
You think we're going to miss this?
And it's like, no, you tell us when, you tell us where. And she said, October 25th. I looked at it and I went, that's OVFF weekend. Okay, so we're not going to OVFF this year.
Oh, VFF this year. Really good reason, though, so I said
The couple of times that I've missed OVFF the last 5 or 6 years has been because of big things. MuseCon weekend. We were at MuseCon with the whole family.
Blame this next bit on Steve McDonald.
Yeah. Well, it's because I'm going to make fun of Steve. So, I'm not going to make fun of Steve because Steve was making fun of us.
Yeah, it's true.
And I get this message on Facebook saying Steve McDonald is requesting your phone number. Because they do that. And I looked at that and I went, he is not just casually calling me from Germany.
No.
The nomination poll closed a week or 2 ago. I know what this phone call is. So I sent him my phone number and was going out to lunch with my kids. She was on a panel. And my phone rings and it's this long number. I went, oh, that's overseas. That's Steve.
Yep.
He was, I want to say this actually directly to you, Steve. You are a mean, mean man. You are a mean, vicious, cruel man, and I'm really glad you're one of my friends.
And I'm really sorry that I missed it.
So, he basically said, hi, how you doing? And we kind of chatted for a second. I said, oh, yeah, just casual phone call. He went, oh, yeah, absolutely. And he said, well, how do you feel? Will you accept nomination for Best Performer? And I was like, yeah. Because by this point, I'm going, okay, we got nominated. Cool, we got nominated. So we chatted for another minute. We went, oh, by the way, since I'm going to bring this up, your song, Snow White, will you accept a song for Best Folk? Best Folk Song. And at this point, I was just like, I became a cartoon character, more so than I am already. And so I said yes. He says, okay, well, where's Lizzie? He says, she's on a panel right now. He said, well, could you please record this for me? Tell her about it, but please record it so I can hear her reaction. So I did one better. I did video. And our friend Zap, who accepted the awards for us last night, and called us, and our cat is now moving
The camera.
So, Helvetica, get out of the way.
Ladies
we love
and
our
gentlemen,
kitties.
life with cats.
Yes, we love our kitties. And so we went up to the room later. It's like 2 hours or so later.
Yeah.
Because, MuseCon, we were both busy.
That's what I get for being the head of music.
I don't know if you can still see us anymore, or still see me, because he's moving away now. Helvetica is a big kitty. He's part Maine Coon. He is, if you've seen either one of our pages, you've seen photos.
Continue story. I can fix this.
But I digress. Yeah, she's going to look and see where we are now, sneaking around on the floor. And this is really fun to watch from my angle, by the way. I just thought I would say that. So Zap took the video. My 2 younger kids, Jared and Riley, were there, and I told her, and she,
freaked the freak out.
Completely. It was adorable. No one else is allowed to see this video.
No,
My
they're not.
apologies for that.
Nope.
I just want you all to know that it exists.
It does exist. I confirm this. I will not deny it. However, if you want to see it, tough nuggies.
Yeah. So, but we spent, the last several months just kind of in awe and we looked at who else was up, and we went, don't stand a chance.
We don't stand a chance, but holy cow, we're in categories
We're
with
this
these
person and this
people,
person and this person and this
and
person.
there's Talus, and there's Piers. I mean, have you heard Child of the Library?
Yeah,
Holy
I was
cats!
convinced Child of the Library had it not.
It was either going to be Child of the Library or Paper Worlds.
Yeah, yeah.
Those were the two.
Yeah, we were
In
both
my brain,
convinced
it was
of
a two-horse
Not
race,
a
and
chance,
it's all good.
You know. So last night we were at the wedding. What else? Was there anything else we were going to go through about in there?
No, I think that was everything.
Okay. So last night we were at this wedding, and it was a geek wedding.
It was.
It was a room full of geeks, and so it was a whole bunch of family and people who knew and people who were waiting, and we informed them that okay, my ringtone on my phone is the Farnsworth from Warehouse 13.
Because we're those geeks.
We are those geeks, and my text message comes from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and it's boom, message for you, sir. So I said, if you hear either one of those come over our sound system, one means the show stops and we have to answer the phone, and the other one is we didn't win. So I was expecting to hear two. Message for you, sir. And
Which would have been fine, because, once again, just being nominated a whole...
the people that we were nominated with, and then and then we just finished the song, and the phone rings. And
His phone lights up, and we both kind of explode.
I just there are photos. Our friend Jason was taking photos last night, and there's a series of photos which basically you can see how much of a cartoon character I am. We will get those soon. I'm going to try to make either an animated GIF or a video out of those because it's really pretty funny. Those of you who could hear us there, you could hear how silly things were. We were getting massive applause, and we and aside from me, the best performer is of the two the one that's most important to me. I have always been a firm believer in putting on a good show.
There's a reason why I call him my director.
Yeah, I mean, really, that is the essence to me, is getting up, and you have this group of people who've paid you the supreme compliment of taking time from their day to listen to you do whatever it is that you do, and the fact that you all think that we do that well is, I can't think of a higher compliment. I can't think of anything that would make me feel better. Thank you so much. I can't begin to say what that means to me, because when I was playing solo, when I was playing with Toy Boat and with this, my purpose was always to get up there and do a good show,
And all this was just phone call number one.
yeah, and so we go back into our show, and
And I'm standing up on stage, and I'm doing Daughter of the Red. I'm playing bass, singing my song, not a big deal. I'm in the middle of a verse.
I go, hang
and I see
on.
something move out of the corner of my eye. It's his phone lighting up again. And the words out of his mouth echoed for both of us. You've got to be kidding me! This is something that I never dreamed would happen. This particular song took me an age and a half to write because it was never quite right. It had a specific thing that it wanted to convey, and I simply needed to get it out. I simply needed to ensure the words were right, and it was a trial getting this thing right. But once it was, I am just so in awe that so many people have enjoyed it as much as they have, and that it resonates with so many people. I can wander into traffic. I'm good.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not planning on it.
I like having you around.
Well, yes, that's true.
Yeah, because
But
I don't sing as well as you do.
no argument there, love.
Oh,
It's
that's
rare
gonna
that
hurt coming out.
Well, I'd love to hear you try to get those high notes, but I think I might be the only one.
I think so.
Thank you all so much.
A quick aside. A couple. Copy Red Leader. The two of you. Just. it's so strange watching. As the first time I've seen somebody do a song that I was involved with. I've never seen anybody take something that, I've written and perform it. And watching you two take that and take, her words, our music, and make it your own. Make it part of how you do things was amazing. It was beautiful.
Absolutely brilliant.
I've got 2 different videos from 2 different angles now, and watching the way you're playing guitar, watching the way you're singing it, and the fact that you didn't just merely imitate the way we did it.
You made it yours.
That's how a good cover of a song should be, and the way that you did it Friday night was amazing, absolutely amazing. Thank you for that, because I really think that was a lot of why
we ended up tying with
Tallis
Kimberly.
Hi, Tallis.
Hi, Tallis. Holy cow! To be in the same category nominated with her was enough for me. I was good with that. Mm-hmm. But to share this honor with her is incredible. Yeah. As I am becoming more and more familiar with her work, I realize just how ridiculously out of my league she is as a songwriter. And to share this honor with her is breathtaking. So it really is.
Thank you, everybody who voted for us. Thank you, everybody who voted, because this is such a big thing in the folk community, and the fact that it's such a community thing, and the fact that it's this big worldwide family that we're part of. I'm still kind of amazed sometimes, and you're mocking me now, aren't you?
Not really.
No, you're not. Okay. So thank you so much for this honor, and I wish we could have been there last night, but at the same time we had such a good time where we were, and we did Snow White 2 songs later, and it got a little out of control.
A little bit.
It was fun. Thank you so much again.
Thank you, everyone. I love you.
We'll see you soon.